Hi, friends. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, my dear followers. This is attorney Marina Shepelsky, and today I'm coming to you live from New Jersey, and my office is in New York. Our phone number for texting, if you have any questions during the show or you want to schedule a consultations, are for people watching on Facebook and YouTube on the bottom of the screen. For my Instagram friends, it's in the comments, but I'm in the wrong account. So I'm going to switch my Instagram as usual to the right account. I always forget which account because I have a work account and I have a private account. Okay. Oh boy. It's been already that kind of morning. All right. Live here. My shiny life. Okay, I'm going to wait for a few more people to join. Of course, the biggest news will be Trump's proposal for what he plans to do to all of us when he becomes president in 2025, if he becomes president, not when he becomes president. And we will discuss that in detail, but I just want to wait for a little more people to join. Hi, friends on Instagram. I just joined the right account. It's Shepelsky Attorney. So the biggest news is this Saturday, this weekend, the New York Times published this big article detailing Trump's plan for 2025 and forward if he is reelected for a second term as president. He basically said that he's going to be much more strict even than he was the first time around on immigrants in U.S. and he will make sure that the illegals all get deported. And he will also, I'm going to get into the details in a minute. I have like a detailed presentation on this because I put it in, in bullet points and numbered points for myself to discuss with you. Nathan on Instagram says hello, hello. For now, let's all just say hello, say hi, tell me where you're watching me from, and we will talk about Trump in a few minutes. We'll talk about other immigration news in a minute. Please tell me where you're watching me from while I connect to my Instagram. I connect to my Instagram comments. This way I will see them on my screen. And then Santos is watching from New York. That's amazing. Hello, New York. Put my hair a little bit. I'm now in New Jersey. So Pat says hello on the YouTube. Very good. Hello, hello. Hi. Happy Wednesday morning. I had a consultation with somebody this morning in sunny California, and they're 3 hours behind. And I was asking her about the weather, and she said it's nice and warm there where they are. But it's cold already. It's sunny, but cold in New York and New Jersey right now. And I am wearing my Uggs and a long sleeve wool dress today. So it's funny depending where you are. And also it's morning here, but I know some people watching me are from Nigeria, like Emmanuel, and India, Bangladesh, Pakistan. And it's like a different time of day for you guys. So it's always really cool for me to know what time of day it is by you and where you're watching me from. All right. So Trump is in the run to be the next president of the United States. He's not alone. Governor of Florida DeSantis wants to get elected too. I guess he's the biggest competition on the Republican side. And there's a bunch of people on the Democrat side. But the most famous candidate, of course, is the former President Trump, and he rolled out a plan for U.S. immigration for when he becomes president. He thinks he's going to become president. So here is the plan, and he really spelled it out for us. And this was designed by his assistant, his advisor, Stephen Miller, who was a terrible immigration jerk the last time around. But here it goes. If President Donald J. Trump regains power in 2025, he intends to significantly escalate his efforts, raise his efforts to address immigration and large scale arrest, detention, and deportation of undocumented people already residing in the US. And also, they plan to change some of the conditions that the undocumented immigrants are held in. So here it goes. Number one, he wants to bring back his first term border policies that Biden did away with. Biden brought this enforcement priorities idea, and Mayorkas supported it, of course, that basically they're not deporting anybody who didn't do crimes right now, who doesn't have like something like marriage fraud or other kind of fraud issues or terrorism issues. They're not deporting people like that, but they are continuing to deport people with immigration issues like crimes and so on. Okay, so Trump wants to reintroduce a ban on entry for people from Muslim majority nations. So they will be checking your social media, they will be looking where you're from, and they might be banning people from Muslim countries based on their religion. Reimposing the COVID-19 era policy, Title 42, of refusing asylum claims at the border stopping people, saying that migrants carry infectious diseases like tuberculosis. Mass deportations is number two, planning to locate, find, and deport millions of undocumented immigrants each year out the door with Biden's merciful enforcement priorities that concentrate on deporting criminals and like the new people who came in without the proper vetting. So that's out. He wants to just deport everyone, family, no family, long time in the US, they don't care. Three, expanding removals without a hearing even. So preparing a significant expansion of deportations that don't require a hearing with a judge, speeding up deportations, skipping hearings for many and just going straight to deporting them, and reassigning federal officers from other agencies, non-immigration agencies, to immigration to help ICE and expand ICE staff, deploying federal agents and local police, deputizing local police officers and National Guard soldiers from Republican run states to assist, like Texas, Arizona, with immigration enforcement voluntarily. Construction of detention camps. He wants to build camps for holding undocumented people while they're processed for deportation. And finally, taking the military budget and redirecting the money for the military to deporting people and cleaning out the United States. He called this operation a bad word, a wetback, which we don't ever say, but he called it this for showing that he wants to expel, get rid of Mexican immigrants. You know, the idea is that it's mostly illegal Mexicans, but of course, undocumented immigrants in the US are from all over the world. So my advice to you is if you have a chance to legalize for anything, do it now. Don't wait, because the next president, even if it's not Trump, is going to be a Republican. And I'm not really saying this in any way to get more business. If you have a lawyer that you like and it's not us, that's fine. Go to that lawyer. But I'm saying don't wait until the last minute, because things are going to get hard under Trump. Very difficult. Okay, so I even see him bringing back stuff for family petitions again. That the person coming in is going to have to prove they're not going to get medical insurance and all that. So anyway, we'll see what happens. But for now, I would like for you guys to legalize if you can. A question from Stop Pat. Can I do cancellation of removal? I'm in US from 2007 and not in removal proceedings. Can I apply for my son? He's got autism. Yes, I think from what you're saying here, you might be eligible. It depends where you're from. Some countries have like good medicine and good social atmosphere. So it's hard to prove that if you go back, you will be, somehow in problems with your family autism. And if you're like from a country that has poor medicine, bad medicine, not as good as the United States, you have a great chance. So you could give us a call, or I'm going to post a link here that you could just schedule yourself an appointment um, for when it's good for you. When it's convenient for you, you could schedule an appointment with us, and just you know just do it yourself without calling us. Some people I find have a hard time with the calling. People like to text now and just do things on their phone. I get that. I'm that like that as well. A lot of times I also like things that are done on the phone, and I don't feel like calling because my voice hurts from talking so much all the time. So I would love to get you guys to schedule with us, and I'm going to post the link here in YouTube comments for booking. Book your appointment. Book your appointment. On Instagram, I can't post it, but check out my profile. It's in there. It's in the profile if you want to schedule an appointment with us. Let's continue our show. Thank you very much for your questions. Indira says hello. Hi. Hello, hello, Indira. So Pat is scheduled for next Tuesday. Woo! Congrats. Thank you. Andre Zimmerman says, and as immigrants with options and receive a visa, can I express my intention and tell the visa officer about not to maintain ties with home country in long-term future? Not sure what you're asking. If you win the diversity visa and you go to the interview, they're not interested in your ties to your country because you're not planning to come back. It's only like that for temporary non-immigrant visas. So it's not going to come up when you could go for an immigrant interview, meaning you're getting a green card, you're coming the US temporarily. It will not matter about your ties with the home country. And Digamber Kushawaha says, good morning, ma'am. Good morning, good morning. Kursun Dadoshi says, hello, Kursun. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your loyalty. I got approved for VAWA 5 months ago. Ooh, great news. This is awesome. But I still don't have a green card. Should I be worried? Don't be worried. It might take like a year from the approval of your green card. I'm sorry, from your VAWA to get the green card. Don't be worried. No need to worry right now. Alan Silva says, I applied for VAWA in June 2021. You may apply and win VAWA. This is a really good message here. And I already have my work permit until August next year. I applied for the green card, all of it concurrently with VAWA. The only update is in my F-360 that they received it. How long will it take to get my case approved? I think the current waiting time is 3 years. So if you filed in June 2021, you should get approval for the VAWA around June 2024, next summer. So next summer is when you start to worry if something is not happening. Thank you so much, says Andre. Thank you. Let's see for Instagram what's going on. Emmanuel already said good morning from Nigeria. Istanul Haq Chauhan says, how are you? Just wants to know about the V1 visa to US. Thank you so much. Your favorite immigration lawyer. Thank you so much. Emmanuel wants to know what is the best way to come to US. It's hard to know what is the best way. If you could get a tourist visa, come as a guest, as a tourist. As a visitor, come and look. If you like it here, we'll probably discuss some other ways that you can utilize. And Ihsan Nul Haq says, I like your videos and I watch regularly. Thank you very much. Week 90 says, I need help to get a work permit. Give us a call or schedule an appointment in the profile. To get a work permit in the US, you need some immigration status to file for, something new. So if you are looking for asylum, somebody's asking about asylum. You can get a work permit if you file for asylum or work visa or something like that. Sandeep wants to know what is the cost of asylum. If I come as a tourist, please explain asylum as a tourist visa first time applying. If you come here from a country that's a dictator country that has violations of human rights and freedom, you don't have freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and so on, you can file asylum here in the United States. The costs vary from state to state and from location to location. It could be 4, 5, 8, 10, 12, 15,000. Depends on the lawyer. Depends on the law. So prepare that the prices are different prices and life costs different amounts in US, but people in US also earn more money than Bangladesh or Pakistan or whatever. So when you come here, let's talk. From Nigeria, we have a lot of people filing for asylum. From India and Pakistan, we have a lot of people filing for asylum. Um, okay, people are asking how long does it take to schedule an asylum interview in San Francisco, California? No time reference. There's no place I can even look it up. Uh, in my experience, it could be 2 years, it could be 6 years. I don't know. It's hard to say. Very hard to say. Good morning, says Choke Dam. I come if I come across the border without being admitted or paroled, can I get married, get a status change without going back to my home? Honestly, probably not. If you come without CPP1, you don't do admission or parole, you just sneak in and you stay here, it's going to be super hard to change your status. Later, the only thing is asylum, and even there, if you didn't file through the CPP1 app, your chance of asylum, as of right now, is very low. I don't know if it might change when you come or in the future, but nothing really you can do without coming with admission or parole or visa. Very difficult. There are waivers, like if your wife is sick and she needs you here, you could do an I-601A waiver, but it's super hard. It's super hard. And Sanjeev says he's from India. Welcome to my show. Thank you for watching from India. That's awesome. Let's see. Andrew says thank you so much. Thank you. Andrew Lopez says, how can I expedite my I-35 after Obama approval? Honestly, you cannot. There's no way to expedite. I'm sorry. Christine Godosik says, is there a way to track what dates they're processing at the National Benefits Center for a green card? If you filed for a green card right now, you can. Here, I'm going to show you. I'm going to share my screen. You go to uscis.gov, and it's the main website. You check processing times. You go to I-485, and you go to family. Our is family based, and you want to know the National Benefit Center, but then it takes you to which city your office is in. If you're in LA, in California, it's taking them 16 and a half months from the date you filed your green card. Remember, if you filed it with your I-360, don't look at this time. It might take you alright. Hi, Marina. This is Mario Mendoza. My name is Mario. I got my I-360 approved on July 29th last summer, 2022. And I haven't received any information on my I-360, just my C-31 work employment authorization card. Now it's been 16 months and I don't know what to do. So that's what they do. I sent my I-45. So when they approve your I-460, your lawyer should request an approval notice. Otherwise, they just send the C-31 work authorization and they think you know you're approved. So you're not going to get anything unless the lawyer requests an actual approval notice for that I-460. And since you send the I-485, it's probably going to take another few months for you to hear back. Uh, so just be patient. It's coming. You're in good shape now. Makan wants to know how long does your test take to do? It really depends. It depends on your government attorney, DHS attorney. It depends on the judge. It depends if your case has a judge assigned or what's going on with the judge's, life and like their calendar. So it's hard for me to say. Sometimes it takes a few months. Sometimes it does take some time. All right, we talked about Trump. Travel World Punjab wants to call us. You can call us or text us on WhatsApp at 718-679-3131. Question from Digamber. Digamber. Kushawat. Is the processing time different for VAWA? Is the processing time different for VAWA? If you apply from a different state, New York. The processing time depends on one place, the Vermont Service Center right now. Sometimes Nebraska is involved too. So it doesn't matter where you file from. The time is the same. It doesn't matter from what location you're in. There's really just like right now two centers that handle all the vowels from all the different states. You have some water. All right, moving on. Questions from Instagram. Sandeep wants to know how to move from Canada to US. If you could get a job here, people who have Canadian citizenship are eligible for special TN visas. TN, T like Tom N visas. Let's see what else is in the news this morning. USAS on Twitter says beware of misleading information. Um, oh, the singer, he's British. Billy Idol became a US citizen. Oh, this is in 2018. Oh my God. Yeah, yes. This is old stuff. Yes, they're saying be careful. They're saying be careful on misleading offers. This is what they're saying on Twitter, at USCIS official account. Beware of misleading offers of support and the parole process for Cubans, Haitians, Nicaraguans, and Venezuelans. Supporters should not ask for money to give you an affidavit of support in exchange for a fee or biographic information such as passport numbers and dates of birth. I agree, but it's not illegal. It is not illegal if somebody charges you money to be your affidavit of support. That it didn't over investigate. Also, if anybody watching has a bachelor's degree and 10 years experience in their field, and they're really an exceptional, outstanding person. They're outstanding. You're very talented in your field. People in your field know who you are. Your colleagues can write you letters of support, even if you have a bachelor's degree, but especially if you have a master's degree, you can get a green card in the US. It's also in the news that some of the really smart, talented people are coming here under the national interest waiver. We handle this. We've won every case that we filed. So we invite you to please visit our website, check it out, and make an appointment for a consultation. If you have a master's or bachelor's degree, and you have lots of very good, outstanding experience in your field, your colleagues know who you are, and they want to work with you, they want to collaborate with you. You could be an artist, you could be a businessman, you could be in science, you could be in finance, in IT, in engineering, any field really where you're working, you have proof of your jobs, your salaries, and you have a really good education. America loves people like you. We can get you a national interest waiver green card. If you want just a regular work green card, you're not like outstanding, but if you want a green card, just letting you know the EP3 process is currently going to take 5 years, and it's become more or less unrealistic for anybody to wait for an employee for 5 years. Imagine Google sitting there for 5 years. 5 years from now, who knows if Google even will be around? So this is a very bad thing for the American workforce, but that's what it is. Right now, the wait is 5 years for the regular green card. But if you have the EB2 national interest waiver qualifications, you're outstanding. You have an outstanding degree, master's, even a bachelor's, but you have 10 years after the bachelor's period. We can help you for sure. Let's see what else is in the rules. This is good. The Department of Homeland Security announced plans to expand their H-2B visa program for temporary workers, non-agricultural, in 2024. They added additional 65,000 H-2B visas to support labor needs in industries including tourism, hospitality, and landscaping in the U.S. So now is a good time if you have a U.S. company to sponsor you to file for the H-2B visa for like, basically like the lower level jobs, like people who do landscaping, people who do handle tourism, hospitality, cleaning, stuff like that. It's going well for H-2B visas. Nadia Saakashvili, very beautiful lady here, says, can you adjust status for filing a petition if I came through the border and got parole? In some categories, not yet, yes, like U.S. citizen spouse. If your child over 21 is a U.S. citizen, but not through like green card holder spouse, not through like a mom citizen filing for you as a married child of a U.S. citizen. The long wait for it doesn't work. And WNTA only through marriage to a U.S. citizen, or if your child over 21 is a citizen. Then yes, you can use the family petition to take your border case to the asylum or family. Let's see Instagram. I don't see more questions on Instagram. And by the way, hello to Nadia. Hello. Oh, Bear says, does it affect filing a flower next year? After the video posted is going in effect on policy. I don't think so. I think right now your processing time is the same no matter where you file from, and it's not going to change, I think, anytime soon. All right, I think I had enough questions for today. We are at 30 minutes into the show. 28. I'm sorry, no, 2 more minutes and we'll stay here. We have a new question. Should it be within a year? If you have marriage to a U.S. citizen, no, it's okay. Ricardo R says, hello, Marina. I've already done my biometrics. Do you think my work permit will be delayed since I got a request for initial evidence? I'm doing adjustment of status for a U.S. citizen. If your request for evidence was about the I-485, no, it's not going to delay your work permit. If your request for evidence had to do something with the work permit, then that does delay, but not a lot. It shouldn't delay too much. Audrey 12 says, hi, Marina. Can a U.S. conditional green card holder apply for his children? Yes, you can. But if it's going to be like a consular case, they might wait to call the kids for an interview until you get the 10-year. Stephen John says, hello, Marina. Hello. Devendra says, hello. My I-485 interview on Monday is happening. What to expect? The I-130 was already approved. So the I-485 interview is mostly to question you, to ask you questions about arrest, deportation. Have you been in court proceedings? How did you come here? What kind of visa did you have? You violate immigration law in some other ways. If it's through a family petition, they will ask you maybe about the affidavit of support. If it's like VAWA, they won't bother you with the affidavit of support and focus on arrests, deportations, violating immigration law in some other way, terrorist activities, things like that. It's in the form. It's in the form. Read the questions in the I for 85 form. Those are the questions they ask for the interview. Yes, they do. Not just says thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to watch your show. Very helpful and informative. I thank you for watching. Very touched. Thank you so much for watching. Stephen Johnson, please, do you have another office in Florida where I can book for an appointment? We don't have a physical office in Florida, but we have many clients in Florida. We meet them like this via Zoom. We get the paperwork, they email it to us. It's super easy now with your phone. You take a picture, you use a special app. We love Cam Scanner. It's an app on your phone, converts a picture into a PDF. And you send me hundreds of images of it if you want through your phone, and I can look at it and give you advice about your paper. Some people who have a lot of paper will go to like Staples or FedEx, they will get things scanned and emailed. Nowadays, we have no problem working with people anywhere in the world. So don't be shy or worried or afraid. We've worked with people from Florida that won their cases, won asylum cases. We have people local in Florida who travel to Florida all the time for Florida. So don't worry, we can help you. Just schedule a consultation and we go from there. Thank you for your question. All right. So I think we're 32 minutes into the show. I have another live that I want to prepare for in Russian language in my other account. So I thank you for watching. Thank you for your attention. For watching. Repeat, post your questions in the comments, and you can also schedule a consultation because, of course, I don't give legal advice here. It's just to discuss an information. Happy to answer your questions. And my lawyers, the people in the group, and the paralegals who you will be meeting with also will be happy to consult you and give you an individual plan with your case. I hope you have a great week. See you next week. Bye, guys.